Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chara and we are back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm glad that you're here. In today's video, we are going to talk about my culture shocks when I was working in Manila. Now for context, I was MIA from this YouTube channel because I had to go to Manila to go to work. And you know, a lot of things happened, stressful yung preparation. Of course, syempre, I'm going to move from Baguio, 6 hours away, and I'm going to Manila just for work. So, it's very hectic, and ang dami na nagsasabi sa akin na nag-vlog sana ako ng life ko sa Manila. Yes, I wish I did that too. But the thing is, it's like really chaotic, yung working culture and all. At the same time, I'm in this new job, and I really wanted to do well. So, vlogging was the last thing in my mind that time. But now that I'm back in Baguio, I just wanted to share a few things that I've learned, that I've observed, ganon, which hopefully will give an idea sa mga taga Baguio rin or mga small city town girlies na gustong bumukod at mag-work sa Manila as well. So I have this whole list here. Granted, 6 lang naman siya. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Chara and I usually do fashion content related videos. If you like contents like lifestyle vlogs, commentary, chit chats, I guess, and all of that, we'll be doing a lot of things in this channel. So if you want to stay tuned for those things, please do subscribe and let's go for the culture shocks. Number 1 culture shock for me is the excessive use of plastics. Plastic on plastic on plastic. Kasi dito sa Baguio, sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, we actually have this no plastic, no styrofoam policy or ordinance dito sa Baguio. I'm going to show it here sa screen. So marami na dito sa Baguio ang nakasanayan na nagdadala ng eco bag. So every time na nag-grocery, magdadala ng eco bag. Kung wala kang eco bag, you're stuck with paper bag or like plastic that doesn't have any handles on it. When I went grocery shopping sa Manila, yung bumili ako ng mga necessities kasi nga first day ko doon, bumili ko ng family ko. Nagulat na lang ako, yung plastic, plinastic pa nila. And like, ang daming room sa plastic na yon, but they put another plastic. So, plinastic nila yung plastic. And I was like, what? Nagulat lang ako, like, I was so shocked, but wala kasi kaming dalang eco bag nun. Like, hindi namin naisip, you know, the travel and all. But anyway, so, ayun nga, nagulat lang ako. I can like handle just one bag of plastic, pero sa dami ng plastic na binigay sa amin. And parang sometimes pa nga, kada purchase mo may plastic. Which, there was this time na late kami na grocery ng mga kadorm ko. So, it was like 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. usually nagko-close ang Mega Mall, diba? So, andun kami, 30 minutes kaming nag-grocery, medyo rush, gano'n. Pero nagdala kasi ako ng sarili kong eco bag. Sabi ko, dito po sa eco bag ilagay. But, ang ginawa ng guy na nagpa-package ng mga grocery namin, ang ginawa niya, nilagay niya lahat ng mga groceries ko sa plastic bag, sa kanya nilagay sa eco bag. And I was like, I was so frustrated to the point na I wasn't able to watch my words. And then what I said was, kuya naman, kaya ko nga binigay yung eco bag para dun yung ilagay yung grocery. I was like that to him. Nasa head ko lang pero bigla ko nga nasabi. And what he did was, he just like laughed at it. I actually didn't appreciate. At the same time, you know, pagod ako and I want to really understand na pagod din siya, so I didn't like give much about it. Next culture shock is walking and texting at the same time. Now, dito sa Baguio, we also have another ordinance, which is the Ordinance 49 series of 2019 Anti-Distracted Walking Ordinance. So I'm just going to put it right here sa screen then. We also have a fine and everything. So, yung first time na na-implement to, there were like incidents na ang daming citizen, like ang daming estudyante, ang daming people na nag-complain kasi how they implemented this during its first year. Yung Anti-Distraction Act na to kasi, it implies din sa pag-play ng music. So kapag naka-earphones ka, nagte-text ka, ganon. Basta anything that will distract you from walking, yun ang dinidiscourage ng ordinance na to. Ang daming nagwawala ng mga estudyante kasi ang ginagawa ng mga police, let's say naka-wire earphones ka, bigla na lang habang naglalakad ka, bigla nilang ika-cut. And sometimes, ang mamahal ng mga earphones, syempre ng mga estudyanteng yon. So, magrereklamo sila, like, iiyak sila, magagalit sila, mga ganun na bagay. So, when I went to Manila, I saw people texting while walking. I saw them wearing these giant headset, these earphones, mga AirPods nila, which is kind of sneaky kasi nga pwede mo siyang itago sa hair mo, ganun. So, parang sabi ko, hala, baka mahuli sila. Yun yung unang nasa isip ko. But bigla ko lang na-realize, oh, wait, I'm not in Baguio anymore. Like, I'm in Pasig, I'm in Manila, so they don't have that. So I get why a lot of people just keep texting and walking at the same time. And ako naman parang, should I do it also? A part of me actually want to break myself from that habit of I also want to text and walk at the same time. But for me, it just feels like a little rebellious. So parang hindi ko na rin siya nagagawa. And I feel like it's also a good habit to have na yung igigilid mo sarili mo every time you're going to text, every time you're going to do something. Shock number 3 is yung traffic and confusing roads. For context, yung work ko kasi, I'm an assistant. I was a sales and marketing assistant. And I had this goal to be Secretary Kim. I had this goal na maging this really ideal secretary na like, want to know everything, want to do everything, you know. So I really wanted to memorize the roads para, alam mo yon, it will give an advantage na just in case kapag traffic, alam mo kung paano i-lead yung driver, alam mo kung saan road ka pupunta. But girl, I had such a hard time memorizing it kasi nga, ang haba ng mga travels, so nakakatulog ako palagi sa sasakyan, and hindi ko rin ma-memorize yung roads kasi nga kung saan-saan ako napupunta and everything seems the same to me. And sometimes, naaalala ko lang yung roads kapag nakikita ko yung billboard. Kung sinong mukha yon. Pag nakita ko si Donnie Panghilinan, okay, andito tayo papunta na tayong Bulacan. Pag nakita ko na yung Met ad, dun ko masasabi na, okay, malapit na tayo sa office kasi andito na tayo bandang Ortigas. Pag makikita ko yung mga Tanduay ads, dun ko masasabi na, okay, nasa EDSA na tayo. Or parang, andito tayo sa may Cubao. Yun yung nagiging ano ko. And it was just like so confusing to me. Buti na lang meron kaming mga company drivers, so sila na bahala yung mga roads doon, yung mga ganun. Pero you know me naman, like, I feel like it's going to be a very useful general knowledge as I'm going to learn all of the roads. Kasi yun yung usually ginagawa ko dito sa Baguio. Now, medyo passenger princess ako dito kasi sumasabay lang ako and palagi akong nasa front. Like, I don't drive. That's the gist. Habang ina-enjoy ko yung view, at least parang naaalala ko yung pasikot-sikot. So, it actually helps me kapag kailangan ko ng taxi. Alam ko kung iniikot ako ng taxi or at least alam ko kung anong sasabihin ko sa taxi driver para maiwasan makidnap. Yung mga ganun na bagay. So, I really wanted to memorize the roads sa Manila. But the long travels, honestly, just kept me sleeping. Na-culture shock rin ako sa haba ng travels. Kasi nga, since maliit yung Baguio, at kapag may nakalimutan ka na, okay, I have 1 hour or like, balikan ako. Kaya kong magbalikan kapag may nakalimutan ako sa bahay. You know yung feeling na ganon? Pero hindi eh. Kapag nasa Manila ka, pag may nakalimutan ka, oh my gosh, you're going to be stuck at traffic. It will take another hour, another 30 minutes delay. And as a secretary, that is not a good thing, to be honest. Kaya I have this orange bag with me na kung saan a lot of things fit. My first aid kit ako sa bag ko. I have a back scratcher sa bag ko. May pamaypay ako sa bag ko. May sunglasses ako sa bag ko. I have extra food and snack. I have extra pads. I have everything on my backpack kasi nga sabi ko, malayo yung pupuntahan namin and I feel like malayo kayo sa sari-sari store, malayo kayo sa mall, baka kasi walang mall, baka kasi walang magbebenta ng ganun. Alam mo yan, there's just a lot to consider, so I just bring everything. I literally bring everything and my bag is so heavy. Candy, notepads, just in case. Just in case. Number 4 na culture shock ko is the dorm experience. Now, feeling ko yung dorm experience ko, it's going to be another video. I'm also going to make something like that. Wala lang kasi it's like really fun for me. At the same time, I know that everyone has different experiences sa dorm, but I'm very blessed sa dorm experience ko and I just want to make a separate video for that just to give people general idea how things would work in a dorm with 10 people. 10 people. Dorm experience, mainly na-shock ako because of the lower bunk is more expensive than the upper bunks. So, for context, kasi pag magdo-dorm ka sa Manila, it's going to be cheaper. cheaper. It's going to be cheaper. Now, I use the word cheaper loosely because yung pag-base nila ng price ng dorm mo is not necessarily like the space itself, but the bed you're going to sleep in. And for me, that's actually wild to think about. Yung pag-determine ng presyo ng babayaran mo, hindi yung space at amenities ng dorm mo, kundi kung saang bunk ka, kung sa upper bunk ka or sa lower bunk. And given, 10 kayo sa loob, still a shocker for me na why are they basing it on the lower bunk and the upper bunk? Now, gets ko kasi, sa lower bunk, you have like under bed space. Pag sa upper bunk, mas mahirap makataas, kaya siguro mas mura. Pero like yung difference nila is 500 pesos. I know sa iba, siguro sanay na, pero for me kasi it's like a new concept. I feel like the storage space doesn't actually justify the price. For me lang kasi nga, we're all going to still live together. We're all going to use the kitchen together. And sometimes, yung mga upper bunks nga, mag-a-ask sila na pwede bang magtago dyan sa ilalim ng bed mo. And of course, who am I to deny? Everyone's going to share the space anyway. So, I'm going to share them, the lower bunk as well. And I know, like, choice ko yon. But the thing is, I don't think it's supposed to be that way para lang sa akin. I feel like it's just capitalism at its finest. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. I get din naman, mas mahal kapag walking distance ka lang. Sa akin kasi, mahal siya kasi nga 10 minutes away, like less than 10 minutes away yung dorm ko kung saan ako nag-work. So, gets ko yun. So, mahal siya to that extent. But like to say na to use the justification na mas mahal or plus 500 pesos yung babayaran ko because nasa lower bunk ako. Parang just doesn't change the fact that we're all going to live in one small space together na 10 girlies. That's just my personal opinion, and I know like how hard things may be, and I know naman, pero parang it's just I don't know. It's not that much of a privilege na nasa lower bunk ka, to be honest. Kasi you're still going to like struggle the same thing. Like, this is just my personal opinion. So, yeah. Number 5 is the pedestrian lane. Now, I'm not saying this because sobrang perfect ng mga tao dito sa Baguio na we respect the pedestrian. Well, although that we are not perfect, but I do take pride on that. Maraming tao dito sa Baguio respects the pedestrian lane. There's discipline in that, and I know it's not built upon everyone, so I take pride on that. But I'm not saying na perfect kami, okay? I'm just saying na we just take pride on that. So, ayun. So, yung but I'm not proud of myself yung lumipat ako sa Manila. Honestly, ako din, hindi na ako sumusunod sa pedestrian lane. Kasi I was like one of those people na magsastay ako doon sa pedestrian lane until nag-green or lumalakad na yung light na yon. So, hindi ako maglalakad. Pero kasi, sobrang tagal. Late na ako. Hindi pa rin nag-green. Kaya parang nasasama na tuloy ako sa mga iba na talagang lumalakad na lang. I'm not proud. But I just have to. I just had to. Anyway, yun lang naman. So last but not the least, but also the most obvious, is of course the weather. Dito sa Baguio, it's cool, breezy, malamig-lamig. Pero doon sa Manila, air conditioning everywhere. Medyo unhealthy thing din. Kasi paglabas mo, sobrang init. And then, pagpasok mo sa building, aircon. So, lalabas ka mainit. Then, pagpasok mo, malamig. So, feeling ko yun din yung cause nung iba kung bakit sila nagkakasakit in the middle of summer. For me, parang tanggap ko na rin na mainit talaga sa Manila. So, ako naman kasi, as much as possible, iwas-iwas tayo sa pagrereklamo. Kasi first of all, ginusto ko to. Ginusto kong pumunta sa Manila. Ginusto kong mag-work doon. So, sabi ko, iwas-iwas tayo sa pagrereklamo. Lalabas pa rin ako kahit mainit. Magpupunta pa rin tayo sa simbahan kahit mainit. We're still going to do what we have to do kahit mainit. Kasi nga, wala na tayong magagawa. Mainit talaga. And also, culture shock siya sa akin. Kasi nga, I have allergic rhinitis. So, sa mga tao dyan na may allergic rhinitis, you know, my allergic rhinitis was crazy when I was a kid, and then in-advise ng doctor sa mom ko, was I even considering of going or living or even studying sa Manila para lang makontrol yung allergic rhinitis ko. Kasi napansin daw nila na every time na pumupunta kami sa Romblon for vacation is that nawawala yung sipon ko, nawawala yung allergic rhinitis ko. So yun yung sinabi ng nanay ko sa doctors, kaya siguro sinadjust yun ng doktor sa kanya. Pero feeling ko kahit lilipat ako sa Manila, considering the pollution, the dust everywhere dahil sa air conditioning, yung mga ganun na bagay, parang it's still not going to help. Kasi when I went there, my allergic rhinitis was still acting up. So, buti na lang, I have this prescribed spray na actually nabasag ko. In-advise din sa akin ng doctor na mag-mask daw ako every time. So, mag-mask daw ako pag lalabas ako and mag-mask daw ako pag papasok ako sa room kasi nga yung air conditioning. That was like so inconvenient for me, kaya tinake ko na lang yung spray and everything. But yeah, parang it's still not a pretty situation. I know it's like medyo wild card yung sinabi ko dun sa allergic rhinitis, but hopefully it will give you an idea na it's still not going to help your allergic rhinitis because of that weather, because ang dami pa rin kailangan i-consider. So that is it for the video. I hope na enjoy nyo pa rin kahit ang dami kong sinasabi, ako na yung palagi nagsasalita, you know. But still, despite of all of this culture shock, it didn't stop me to still enjoy my time there in Manila. And I know in myself na I found a second home in Pasig with my baby Vico Soto. Okay, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, I hope that you will continue to support me. I post every week. Depende kung anong day, kung kailan ko matapos yung editing. But anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.